so-called ghost stories, they share a number of incidental characteristics, even in the testimonies of those who are not well acquainted with ghost stories. Why is it, for example, that so many people report seeing, let's say, the relative dies at 1 a.m.? They say, despite being 1,000 miles away, they say, at 1 a.m. I saw the kind of transparent form of this relative in the doorway. Why the doorway? It's something that I've noticed across a wide spectrum of reports. And if it was not, if the origin of these reports was simply human inventiveness or imagination, then it seems strange that there are such curious and incidental details that are consistent, whose significance is not really commented on or even contemplated by those who are presenting the story. Why the doorway? Well, doors are a point of transition. Okay, so in Scripture, the doorway is a symbol of the birth canal. You have a house. House represents a human being because a human being is a house. Houses architecture specifically is associated with the feminine. The temple is the bridal chamber of God in Israel. God built Eve out of Adam's side, just as Cain built a city for his son. The Holy Mother of God is called the City of God, etc., etc. At birth announcements, Genesis 17, 1 Samuel chapter 2, we are told that those receiving the announcement are near the door. And that is because it signifies a transition from womb to world. And that is why I think ghosts, and there are different kinds of ghosts, right? So people call them all ghosts, but I think there are, in certain cases, diabolical manifestations. In other cases, I think it is someone who needs prayers for the dead. Those who work actively as priests here have reported, if you have a haunted house, doing prayers for the dead often works if an exorcism doesn't.